So I want to make sure that when I do this video that I'm fair to both sides because for whatever reason, man, y'all like this stuff. Y'all like me being unbiased, and I'm just going to tell the truth. Let's go ahead and minimize this so I can jump on the stats when I need to. Y'all ready for this?
Women about to be 30 or in your 30s, please stop listening to men like this.
Most of you women that are 30 and up are invisible to most of us men that are doing what we're supposed to do.
Okay, I'll be...
That's cap. What do you mean? What are you talking about, bro? That's cap. Those women that are in their 30s, bro, due to makeup and cosmetology and overall just good genetics, man, these women ain't looking like they 30 years old, 28, 27 and all that stuff. So yeah, nah, I'm sorry. Yeah, right. I haven't seen one man, not one, worth this salt, find out a woman is in her 30s and be like, nah. Now, to say prejudge, yeah, but I'm not agreeing with that.
Be the one to say it. As a woman in her 30s, I hope I'm invisible to you. I hope you don't see me. I hope when I'm out, you don't even look at me. And if you do look, most importantly, you don't speak.
Single black women.
I'm going to be fair, shawty. She is attractive. They going to hit on you. Who you talking to? Them types, they going to hit on you too. They confidence going to be through the roof because of the BS that they putting out on the internet. But yeah, they definitely gonna hit on you. Yeah, right.
Women who can't find a man. I see a lot of women who can't find a man. But once you hit 30, you become invisible to the men that go out here and do what we have to do.
Okay, so define that, please. When y'all drop these vague paragraphs or two sentences and stuff like that, y'all had to define what that is. What do you mean that do what we have to do? And if Buddy respond to this and disrespect me and all that, that's cool, but can I still get an answer to that? What do you mean do what we have to do? And I may get revealed later on, but we'll see.
Always a man with a ruffled Durberry hat on and a City Trends chain that's going to tell black women who ain't looking and why they ain't worried. Let's listen.
Now, that right there stung her. That right there stung her. It did. Y'all know the signs. Shame, insult, guilt, need to be right. That stung her right there, bruh. Let's go.
So all of that, I need my man to make $100,000 and all that's out.
I know he don't have no money for real because he said $100,000. We are in Trump's economy, babe. We live in America. $100,000 is the new lower class.
No, it's not. Who the hell? Are you slow or stupid, lady? Like, I'm not, I don't even want to say it like that. No, it's not. Percentage of people that make $100,000. Let's just look at that real quick. Because y'all be killing me with this stuff. I don't know why the heck my thing is messing up. Yeah, it's 18%, darling. What are you talking about? That in nowhere is lower class. Do you understand statistically what you're saying? What are you talking about? So, no, that's the 18%. Matter of fact, let's do it this way. What is lower class income? That's $56,000 or less. So you just lied. And trust me, I'm going to get on him when I need to, but that type of talking right there, that deceives a lot of women from hard-working men. That's the BS that I be on because I had to.
Just like we want women that are in shape. Oh, you don't want to talk about that? Because I know who I see when I go to the gym.
Sir, you've never been to a gym, let's be honest, and you look like you're on your last leg.
60% of black women are obese. He's not wrong. But here's where he's messing up. She's in the gym. They're in the gym. You just said that. So at least they try. Great steps start with one. So if you're seeing women who know that they're out of shape and they working out, what are you talking about? Yeah, nah, bruh. I can't rock with that. I always will applaud those who are trying. Hell, I ain't in shape either, so, Well, I am in shape. I just ain't BMI in shape.
Black women have raised their standards and black men are getting so upset about it. Not all black men, just that kind.
Oh, they want white women.
Okay, all right, because I was going to say, raised your standards, but I hate to say it this way, in Aaron the Plumber voice, are you qualified? Are you? Let's go.
White women and Asian women and Spanish, because they know how to act. They know how to be feminine. Y'all don't. Y'all are too masculine. That's why y'all become invisible.
So, are you married to these women then? If these women are so great that you're pointing out while trying to dismantle black women, are you married to one at least? Since that's what you're going off of, right? When these individuals say this type of stuff, the first thing y'all should always ask, where's your ring at? If these women are so great and so captivating and you're doing what you're supposed to do, where's the ring? Are you in a relationship with one of them? Because if I'm at a job, right, and this job is paying really well, and I think it could help out a lot of my people, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to preach just about that job. I'm not going to care about the job that you're at. I may ask how much you're making there and are you happy? But I'm going to ask you, do you want to increase this and this and this? I'm not going to crap on your job, bro. The hell is he doing?
Black women have started journaling and drinking water, drinking smoothies, caring about what goes into our bodies.
You just making shit up. And who gives a fuck about journaling? I get it for mental health. I'm not. But what are you talking about? And some of the smoothies y'all drink be heavy in fruits that you're not supposed to be messing with, which is high in sugar.
We started meditating, and some of us are deep into shadow work and spirituality, and some of us are getting closer to God.
What does that matter? The hell does that matter to anything? What does that matter? What does all that matter to what he just said? You just basically preached we gonna stand on our island and beat our own drums. You can't dance to our music.
Some of us are starting businesses. Some of us have been in business for 5-10 years and it's successful. And it's actually successful. Some of us are going back to school. Some of us are about to graduate. Can't speak for all of us, but all of us ain't worried about you.
Okay, so what are these degrees in? They never focus on the degrees part. Where she is correct, though, and I'm going to give her a lot of credit because this stuff never gets pointed out, and I really disapprove of people who are doing this crap because in my thoughts, I believe that y'all doing this stuff to tear down black women. Black women are a rapidly growing entrepreneur demographic in the U.S., with their businesses seeing substantial growth in recent years. This growth is driven by factors like increased support from organizations like Wells Fargo and the potential for black women to find success in industries where they are often underrepresented. Many black women start businesses to create their own income or pursue passions, but some also face challenges in the traditional workforce and find entrepreneurship as means of survival. Bruh, if you had to survive, you gonna make it work. Trust and believe. Rapid growth. People pay attention to this, especially you black men that's bashing black women. Black women-owned businesses experience a significant increase of nearly 20% between 2017 and 2020, outpacing the growth of women-owned and black-owned businesses all around. That means all ladies and you black-ass men. Let's go keep it real. What you want me to do? You want me to lie? So, there you go. Black-owned businesses, because y'all want to talk about the money, right? Black-owned businesses generate a substantial amount of revenue with an estimated $98.3 billion with a B in 2024. The number of black women-owned businesses in the U.S. is estimated to be 2.1 million, employing 528,000 people. So, and then here's where the ladies were part of we got to get our degree stuff come from. So I'm going to give some supportive stuff because one thing I ain't going to do, I ain't going to be biased on this. High education levels. A substantial portion of black women business owners 37.9%, basically 38%, possess advanced degrees, including 19.1 with master degrees. So shout out to the black women. And I will say this, man. As far as black women go in the health shit, y'all twice as likely to be more obese than the next highest, which is white women, as far as obesity goes in health.
Or men like you, or men that think like you. When you change your quality of life, your quality of men change. And when you raise your standards, you'll see that the men that can't reach those standards will become angry and they'll start to attack the very people that they claim they can't even see. If that ain't delusion, you see that
Darling, how you even know he even like realistically talking to you? You are a very attractive, fit woman. You're not who he's really talking about. Let's be fair. He's trying to spit on and crap on the obese black women that are running around talking. He's not talking to you. Come on now.
black woman is masculine and takes on some of the characteristics of men. It's because she had to be like that in order to survive in this world. That's hyper independence, and it's a
Gotta stop saying that. Got to. I'm going to tell you why. If there is no need for me, I'm not coming. If there's no want for me, I'm not going. Y'all know exactly what to do. That's an excuse. It just is. With everything that's going on in this world and everything that's going on in black culture, you do know exactly what you're doing, young lady. That's some straight up bullshit. That's an excuse for piss poor behavior, because you can be all of these things and still learn how to be feminine. That's why y'all changed the word feminine into soft girl era. Come on now.
trauma response to always being let down and having to rely on yourself, having to teach yourself, not having people around you to guide you. So we get there, it just takes us a little bit longer. But when you see a black woman that isn't living in survival mode, you'll see a soft woman. And that's what we're striving for. A lot of us are being lied to.
There's so many things wrong with what she just said. Couldn't the men say the exact same thing? Y'all leave the goddamn relationships 90% of the time. So the letdown really comes from who? The standards that you claim that you are using and that you're having is actually not true. It's statistically not true. Not her. She's an anomaly. Just gonna be fair. She's an outlier. That doesn't mean she's a liar. Please look at what outlier means. She's not the person that is the person that he's talking about, and she's definitely not listening to what the hell he's saying. He says some messed up stuff. Let's be fair. He's trying to piss people off. Let's be fair. But what she just said, nah, that's not even true.
We're told that a man is to provide this soft life for us. That's why a lot of us are screaming, I want a man with money. I want a man with money. But really what we mean is, I want a man with stability. I want a stable life. I want to get out of survival. More and more black women every day is saying, you can struggle by yourself. If you find a woman in the gym, a white woman, wherever race woman that wants to wake up to that every morning, so be it. But you got to leave the black women in their 30s out of it. Please, we want to be left out of the group chat. Please, I beg. This might be a just me thing, but I stopped listening to American men and started dating non-American men. And I know freedom. I know peace. I have seen the light.
That's her message right there. That's really her message. She's a divester. And shout out to her. Look, listen, if majority of y'all want to go out and date all these dudes and all this crap and everything and blah, 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 look for these men and all this stuff and everything, that's cool. Shout out to y'all. But here's one of the things that Trump is doing that's very underreported. Them people who are being deported, they ain't just our brothers south of the border. They're these dark pigmented individuals as well. You better go check out Massachusetts for their deportation. New York, their deportation. Virginia, their deportation. Yeah, it's a lot of those individuals. So her whole message was divest, basically. And that's cool. I'm all about y'all go be happy with whoever in which you want to be happy. I will not spit on, crap on, or none of that stuff. I will celebrate you as long as you don't denigrate me. But to dude's point, why not just say the type of black woman that you want? Y'all so damn scary. being vulnerable to these women. That's so damn scary, bro. So scary. Why can't you lay out what you would do in the relationship for the relationship, the sustainability of the relationship? She said, we want men with money for sustainability. Yeah, cool. Understood. One of the things that is not preached enough is to our sons and daughters in college, y'all need to ring it up. Our daughters in their 20s, they need to figure out those high successful men and get with those ones. That's what they need to do. But it's amazing how we've gotten to this culture of blame, bang, bang, all of this crap. We just have. And I understand it because nobody wants to admit they need the love. The women who do, they call pick-me's. So y'all would damage those women who was actually actively admit, I don't want to do this by myself. Ladies, if you listen to a woman like that, who everything on her is facially wise, is literally paid for. 3 shades of makeup. She has fake lashes and fake hair. And I'm not knocking it. She looks gorgeous. She put it up together. And I'm not saying this, but pay attention to the men you want. Pay attention to the men you want. Because those men will show you every single thing. I'm not telling you every guy deserves a chance. I'm not telling you any of that. But darling, if you believe 18%, and that's all Americans, so we didn't even get to black men in general, I'm just giving y'all the whole entire thing. Here you go. 18% are making 6 figures. Majority are making the 56,000 and less. Do you think that if a man who can go to work 9 to 5, 8 to 4, be home on weekends, take care of what he needs to take care of as far as house goes and all this stuff and everything, do y'all think that that would be good enough? Because for everybody else it is. For the Hispanics it is. For the whites it is. For the Asians it is. So the curious question is, if it's good enough for everybody else, why is it not good for you? And to the men who would side with my guy right there, can I ask you, what type of leader are you? This man basically said who he sees in the gym essentially are obese women. Look at these women who lose weight and get this transformation and they look gorgeous. Look like a whole new type of women. Do you mean that if a woman at that stage finds a man like you telling me she wouldn't appreciate you? No, granted. I did say the stuff about women leaving and all this stuff and everything. And the reason that a lot of you ladies leave is because you're being poisoned by women like that. See, the happiness that woman would try to provide is created by people who think like I used to. Where you can sell love because it's created by people who will sell you clothing, trips, candies with sugar, which is a drug. All of these things that express love instead of the person. So, respectfully to the lady who's a divester, nah, you ain't the person to be speaking on this at all, because your solution is bounce. Your solution is no better than his ridiculous ass solution. Y'all both preaching the same damn message. Y'all just don't see it. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know your thoughts on this one, man. Reloaded.